Hi folks, my name is Nathan Clegg, and I'm here to present the Ant Worker Pack. I'm separating it from the big pack, so that way if people just want just this ant, they can buy just this ant. Anyways, I'm everything that you would get in the big pack that that is associated with this ant, the worker ant, you get in this pack. So let's go ahead and move on, and I will explain to you guys what you're getting based off of animation. You'll be animation, model, and texture. You'll be getting the textures for it. You'll be getting this model, and the animations we're about to go over. Now the buttons and stuff are pretty self-explanatory. This demo as well is included in the project as a scene. You just load it up and you can play with it. I've noticed that sometimes this specific model and ant loses its material for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Once I figure it out, I might just fix that so people don't have to worry about it. But if this by chance shows up white or gray, just drag and drop the material on top of it and it's right back to what it was. This right here. Now let's go ahead and go over the animations. I'm going to go through the list and then I'm going to come back and play them. So we have Ant Walk, Ant Idle, Ant Hurt, Ant Attack 0, Ant Attack 01, Ant Attack 02, Ant Death 0, Ant Death 01, Ant Death 02, and that's it. Let's go back to the beginning. Now I'm going to go ahead and play through these. You can adjust the speed of the animations here. Get a better look at them. I've also added in this zoom so that you could see what it looks like at, a smaller size. Like running, moving pretty quick. Anywho, let's bring it back and move on to the next one. And idle, you can slow this down. I specifically like right here. It's kind of slow, but not too slow, not too fast. So, sky's the limits when it comes to what you're getting. Um, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Ant Hurt. Excuse me. Takes a hit, falls down, gets back up. I have this looping, this animation looping. So normally it would just play once, like you could tie in some code, maybe some parameters based off of how much power a player is putting into a swing. It gives the trigger of playing this animation or another hurt animation. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And attack. Now you can see with this one that the antennas move to the side, opening up this attack area right here. Let's go ahead and move on. This attack is just a push. It's nothing special, nothing fancy. Alright, let's move on. This is my favorite attack. Let's go ahead and play. Now you can see the gravity affecting, everything that comes from the ground. Like the legs are being pulled down. The head's being pulled down a little bit. The antennas are being pulled down. It's not perfect, but it does its trick. It also has a funny that comes along with it. You speed this up, it looks like he's humping something. Anyways, moving on. Death 0. Takes a hit, falls down. Now this death, I believe, came from the animation Hurt. I noticed that I could make a death out of it, so I did. Anyways, moving on. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And play. So he takes a hit, flops to the side, twitching. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Play again. Next, my favorite death, last but not least. Play. Takes a hit, flops over, twitches a little, and then seizes. Now, this right here you could probably cut out and make it one frame, but you might run into some problems later on in your game. But I'm almost 100% sure that there's a way to just lock this animation pose in like this. If not, I'll research it a little bit more. I'll make it a pose, just a pose on an ant. In the big pack, I'll make it a pose on the ant that you can just drag and drop these in places. Maybe these ants give a character some type of inventory items, so you'll have these laying everywhere tied to a script that says, hey, I have this item on me, and then you click on it, and then you have like use some of the body parts that I'll be adding into the bigger pack to kind of break this apart, and it kind of falls apart and you get your item out of it. That's just an idea, but again, sky's the limits. That's it for now, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. You folks have a good day.